Okay, first of all, we're glad to be 3-0 with where we're at. I think we've improved each game, and we got to continue to do that. We open up conference play at Texas A&M this week. You can kind of tell a different excitement, not only from our players but our coaches, and the conference season's here, and that's really what we've been gearing up for the first three games. Playing a very talented Texas A&M team, a team that played Clemson. Really closer than the score if you watch the game. Offensively, they have a veteran quarterback. They got some very talented receivers. They're very good at throwing the football, but at the same time, they can run it. Defensively, they're third in our league in total defense. They did a very good job against us last year defensively and everything that goes with that. So we're really, playing one of the better teams we feel like in our league on the road. This will be our first road test as far as the league goes with our freshman quarterback. We're excited for the opportunity. Just as far as the injuries are concerned, Prince Tega, Derek Brown, Seth Williams, Shedrick Jackson, they will all practice in some capacity today. We'll see how they're doing. Not ready to say. It's still day to day, but they'll be out there, and we'll be evaluating. Derek Hall, it looks like he will not be able to play this week at this time, but the rest of them, we'll see how they do today. So we need a good practice today and get ready, for this game. Questions?
Situation with Schwartz and the cast, they're going to come on?
There's going to be still probably some protection. We're hoping it won't be the club that it was last week, but he did catch a ball with the club. Matter of fact, he made a really good catch. So no matter what he has on his hand, we're going to throw it to him.
Gus, on Seth, just surprised at how quickly he's been able to kind of get back going.
He's worked hard. His rehab last week. He told me after it happened he's determined to get back. So that's a positive. But at the same time, we'll see how he moves around today and see what he can do. And so we'll need to make sure that he's in a good spot before we play him.
How important is it to have Prince Tega, Derek, and Seth Williams back for this?
Yeah, those are well, they're going to practice today, right? But those are three impact players now, and your impact players when you play league games, especially on the road, they're very important. So we'll see how they move around and how they do today.
Talk about the matchup in your run game versus their run defense, which looks pretty good.
Yeah, the run defense is very good. What always stood out to me last year and this year is their run fits. Their linebackers know their gaps, and they're very their gap integrity on defense in run fits is very impressive. They do a good job of setting the edge. They do a good job on their back end, and they mix up their coverages with their pressures and everything. And last year they did a very good job against us. I think we were fortunate to win that game. The way we played offensively. If it wasn't for the last two series.
Coach, Shockers rushed for over 100 last week, and Ken Martin had over 70. Do we have a clear second running back today?
Well, I think you just saw both of them are capable. So you'll see multiple running backs on Saturday. The good thing is that we have a lot of guys that have experience. DJ Williams is a guy that he's been banged up. We're hopeful that he'll be able to play this week too. And Harold Joyner got some carries late too. And like I said, we've got some depth there, and you'll see multiple guys on the field on Saturday.
Would you be willing to give a true freshman like DJ his first experience on the road SEC?
We'll see. He's a confident guy. That's a tough question to answer for our opponent, but I will tell you he performed very well in the spring, and he had a very good spring game too. So probably the best way to answer it is we do have confidence in him, if we play him.
Gus, known Kellen Mond for a long time. What do you see out of him this year in the first three games as opposed to
Well, he looks like a veteran quarterback. He looks like a guy that understands. He's been in the offense for 2 years. He can flat out throw it, and when he takes it and he tucks it and runs it, and when he goes north-south, he can really run. So he presents a lot of challenges, and offensively they do a lot of different things. And like I said, they mix up the run and pass with different formations, different personnel groups, and he looks like he's in command of the offense this year.
How much does not having Smoke for the first half really affect what you guys do in the secondary this week?
Yeah, I mean, he's a good football player, not just a secondary, but he's one of our best special teams guys too. So, yeah, anytime you lose a guy like that for a half, that's a big blow to us. But opportunity for other guys. We got other guys ready to step up, and the good thing is he'll be fresh when he shows up in that third quarter.
Who do you expect to kind of step up as that fourth safety back there behind?
We've got multiple things we can do. We'll be fine at safety first half.
How have you seen Owen develop over the past 3 games, and has he done anything that surprises you?
Yeah, Owen. Yeah, we had high expectations, after the spring for Owen, and he's handled it well. And every time he's out there, he's like Bo. I mean, every rep he gets and every game he gets, he's going to get more comfortable. You're just talking about a different speed of the game, than it was in high school. But he's a talented young man. We're real happy with his progress and really feel like he'll continue to improve.
What's your message to Bo about this environment? First really true road game.
Yeah, I think there's the fact that we had the first game on the road. Now, we had more fans than they had, but it was still, an exciting atmosphere, a big game. So he has that in his back pocket as far as experience. Now, what we're going to see here is, we're truly going the road and one of the loudest places probably in our league. So we'll do a good job of the crowd noise, and we've done that really the last 3 weeks, even when we were playing at home. I think it's like anything else. It'll be his first experience, but I know that he's a great competitor. The moment won't be too big. I've said that before. So we'll just have to handle the noise and everything that goes with it.
What did you notice after watching the film, talking to Bo, when you guys were in the red zone there with those couple of overthrown passes? Was he just rushing things?
Yeah, I think so. I think every snap and every game, I think the game will slow down a little bit for him. And, he knows we just got a little quick on the one Saturday in the left corner of the end zone. So I really feel that each week, the game will slow down for him a little bit more. And, but I'm very confident in his abilities. And you got to keep in mind, too, that was his third game, to play college football, and he's still a freshman. We got to keep that in mind. And, he'll keep improving. He's going to be an outstanding quarterback in this league for a long time, I'll tell you that.
You have conversations with Boobie about being more patient with the ball in his hands?
Yes.
Is it a fine line there where?
I don't know if it's a fine line. I tell him, slow it down a little bit, and he has gotten better. You keep in mind that, he was a quarterback in high school. Last year was really his first rodeo as far as being a running back. This is his second year to play running back. And so he's still learning too. He is improved this year from last year as far as understanding and pressing the line and slowing down. But yes, there's some areas to improve on, and so we address it, and he'll continue to improve in that area.
You've been pleased with how much you've been able to use Joey these first few games, and how he's progressed in kind of running the ball.
Yeah, and keep in mind too, it was a really good quarterback competition, after the spring and in fall camp, and so we have a lot of confidence in him. I know we've been running the football with him a lot, but he's also capable of throwing it too. So, we'll continue to go game by game to see, what that role will be. It could be different each game. But he also has to prepare to be the number one quarterback if something happens to Bo. So, but he gives us a different threat, and we put him on the field a little bit last week together, and so we'll see where that goes.
How far has Jeremiah Denson gone since those 2 big injuries he got 4 years ago at Texas A&M?
Yeah, Jeremiah is really one of our team leaders, if not our team leader, and just everything he's went through. His teammates have unbelievable respect for him. His coaching staff does too. And that was a tough play, and that shoulder, his knee, and then to return there again. I know it's got to be special for him, and he's one of our best football players.
Is Big Cat Bryant playing his best football now? And also, how important is the pass rush going to be on Mon?
Oh yeah, I think Big Cat's improving, and the pass rush disrupting. I'd say the best thing is disrupting the quarterback's timing and making him uncomfortable. I think that's the biggest deal, with him, because when he's comfortable, he's very accurate.
Anything else? All right, Coach.
Okay, thank y'all.